In the 70s, my father bought a pair of oxen. We were 12. We took them and exercised them, went to the fairs, and they did real well. That got us competitive, and it carried on to us doing it now, and now I have a son that's into it.
Horses and oxen have been a big part of my life. Well, we work our horses every day. We try to get them out early in the morning, before the flies are out and before it's too hot. And we'll work them 2 hours every day.
No different than an athlete, they have to be in shape. We exercise them morning, afternoon, or at night when I use them. Take them about a mile, go around the cornfield, stretches their muscles. It's a year-round thing.
We have Moose. I'm in 9 this year. I bought him when he was a 4-year-old. We pulled him for 5 years now. I'm real successful with him. Pulled him with a couple different mates. Some of them like to move a little more, and some of them would like to do the walk. And so it's hard to try to get two animals to do it the same way. And we're trying to get the most out of each animal, and so we really need to get them to click. The pulling tries to represent the kind of work that was done here with the horses. For instance, in Maine, where the horses were used to bring pulpwood to the paper mills. So everybody had the same size load, and one would be out having a sandwich while the other guy was bringing his load up. And so they measured as how far you can pull it in a certain amount of time. It takes a lot of stamina. And around here, they use the horses for doing farm work and clearing land and stuff. So that's where our short pulls come together. And in the West, the horses were used to bring gravity wagons full of grain, corn, soybean. So they do a rolling load. There's a lot of different ways of measuring animal strength, but it all goes back to the kind of work that was done in the area that we're in. We pull 12 here.
They start off with like 3,000. You have to take it 6 feet in one continuous pull. And they put another 1,000 on. You gotta take it 6 feet. When it gets heavy, you got 3 tries to take it 6 feet in one continuous pull.
It's no different than a horse race or a horse where they jump. How fast can they run? How high can they jump? The purpose for a fair was to promote and display agriculture. And so this is another display of agriculture. So there's a lot to learn. People aren't used to seeing animals of this size. Last year we went to 33 fairs. We won 30 of them and got 3 seconds. You can see in all of these pictures some of our favorite horses and accomplishments through the years.
They were no different than a dog or a cat. They're just a big pet. If people only knew that you loved them, cared for them as much as you do.
The more you're informed, the more you understand the sport.